Hi there, this is Jenny Meisel with the Marion Soil and Water Conservation District. I'm the native and invasive plant specialist, and today we are in my front yard in Corvallis, Oregon, talking about site selection for native plants. So I'm in my front yard right now, and in this spot I have areas of full shade, partial shade, and full sun. So we'll talk a little bit about what we have planted in each area. Down here in the full sun, I have a Pacific Madrone, this little guy just starting to come up. I also have a mock orange, and I have some wild strawberries at my feet. There's my foot. I have some Western buttercup that is blooming, the little tiny yellow flowers, and a meadow checker mallow, and a sulfur cinquefoil. And if we zoom kind of back out, those are mostly full sun plants. And then back over here into partial shade, I have a black twinberry and a red flowering currant. And over here, this gets sun in the winter time because it's underneath a maple with no leaves, but come later in spring and summer, this is mostly full shade here. So I have a sword fern and some salal and tall Oregon grape and an evergreen huckleberry in the background there. And there's also some fringe cup down there on the ground. So then also we have a more shadier spot down over here where we have some Oregon oxalis and some wild ginger. And then we also have creeping Oregon grape, which is similar to the tall Oregon grape, but this guy only grows about a foot tall. So everything in my yard here, I don't have underground irrigation system. I only water a couple times in the summer when it's really hot. So this whole area probably gets watered maybe 3 or 4 times a year. And I've had most of this in place for about 10 years since I've been living here. So this is all survival of the fittest. So everything that's here survives pretty well with very minimal water and minimum inputs, which is what we kind of expect from our native plants when we say that once you plant them, they're adapted to our soils and our climate and our habitat or moisture conditions. So that is just kind of an example of a few things that you can see and that you can use in your own yard if you're trying to plan for some of those sites.